Hey guys, I'm just back from the Texas Gulf Coast and I wanted to tell you that I was in the last phase of testing out my new flyline mat. This mat is a game changer actually. We'll call it the flyline mat version 2.0 or aka the Clint mat. You know, Clint Eastwood, never missed. That's the kind of thing we're dealing with here. So the original mat, as you know, if you bought one of these, great, really good, very substantial. It's a target. It's fairly easy to hit. It's very cost effective, and I'll go over cost a little bit more in a minute. So that's the original version 1.0, but this is what I'm excited about. This is version 2.0 right here. So it's a brand new design of flyline mat. It is 36 inches long. It is 6 inches wide. And it has spikes that are just, instead of tapered like the old one, these are just straight up spikes, kind of nipply looking, and they are a lot taller and of course spread out over more area. And the idea here and the testing that went on was to figure out first the weight to get it right over such a large area, number one. Number two is to actually test it out and see how it worked on the salt and every other condition. So we've been testing all summer in different conditions, and this is it. It turned out to be on the first rumination hit, and so this is what we're going with. Now, one other detail that I added to this one when I built the mold is we've got hash marks here. It's 36 inches long, so every inch there's a hash mark on here. If you need to lay a fish on here, you can do it and measure up to 36 inches, and God help you if it's bigger than that, you don't need this. Anyway, the philosophy on this mat is based on some fishing I did on the coast early in the year where there was well, some recommendations, number one, from friends and people that had this one. Number two is when I was fly fishing down in South Padre Island in the end of January, right before the virus. I was on another boat and it had a casting platform right here, and then he had a mat that was a big old square that he just laid up over here against the leg and all. It was just awkward. I mean, it would work, but it could easily have rolled off or whatever. So what I wanted to do, and the idea of this one is to not have to think about the target you're hitting. So now instead of looking and trying to find that target when you're stripping line back and trying to catch it on this old mat, it still works. But this one covers more area, so you just put it on the left side if you're stripping that way. Back side if the wind's blowing it off the back. So this will go off the back right here. You got 36 inches. This is the longest flyline mat there is. 6 inches wide. What more do you need? So that's how it works, and you can curve it. Also set it up and set it on the curve like this. It's not going anywhere. So it has a little bit of flex to it. So if you got a curved deck in the front like I do right up here, you just curve it along there. You don't have to take your time with this. I mean, it's just kind of, you're micromanaging these things, but you can curve it along there and suddenly you've got great coverage. So I've been using this all summer long. I've had another tester using it, a different one, and the original prototype, and so this is the second one, and I'm looking forward to making a lot more of these for you guys. Of course, I sell these. Nothing any good was ever free, and that's the truth with these. We're going to have some price changes going into the fall and carrying on until next spring, and probably throughout 2021 the price will not change. But here we go. This guy was selling for $109, and I ate the shipping. I'm not going to do that anymore. Starting in October 15th, it's going to be $119 plus $15 shipping. So $120, $135 approximately in sales tax. $135 plus sales tax. This one, because it's so much bigger and it has more material involved in it, is going to go for $139 plus shipping, $15, and sales tax. However, today is whatever it is, and September. So you got until October 15th to get away with this for $139. I eat the shipping. This for I'll just leave it at $109, and I'll eat the shipping on that. And then on October 15th, we're going to $119. That's a $10 increase plus shipping. That's another $15. So that's $25. And then this one will go to $139. This is the King Bee right here. I'm telling you, this is the King Bee. It can do so much for you and cover so much ground. You no longer have to think about it. Some guys are buying, or I've already got an order for 3 of these. This guy's going to create a triangle around, so it's going to have one here, one there, and one on the back, so that no matter where you drop that line, it's not going off. So really great fly line mats. I hope you enjoy these as much as I've enjoyed selling them and making them. I make them, I sell them, I ship them. So that's how it works. Get your order in now. I'm going to update the PayPal button so that it will reflect the new mat, and those will be on sale just this weekend. So you guys contact me if you have any more questions about these, and let me know what you're thinking. And next year, the ones I make starting in spring of 2020 will have a phone number on the back, my phone number on the back, and where they were made, Texas, USA. And if someone finds your mat and calls it in to me, I will connect you guys and make sure that you get your fly line mat back if you lose it somewhere. And that goes for the big one and the small one. It'll be imprinted on the back with my phone number so that you can always find me. These mats can find their way home. Thanks for watching, guys. If you got any questions about these, like I said, just feel free to ask. I think it's a really, really great mat, and it took a lot of effort and a lot of time to make the mold for this. So I hope you reap the rewards of all the effort.